Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Wednesday, the 28th of November. And we are finally calming down a little bit. The core of the cold air is moved overhead in the eastern part of the United States. We've got temperatures that bottomed this morning in the 20s and even some teens, depending on where you're located. And that cold went all the way down into northern Florida. It is setting up to be a nice day. There's been lake effect snows, and they're starting to wind down. There's still some going on coming off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario in parts of northwest Pennsylvania, western New York, southwestern New York in particular, and up in north central New York. But this should be done before too long as this upper trough that's in the northeast pulls away to the east, and things just in general calm down. Much of the nation really is not doing very much as far as weather is concerned. I'm just going to quickly pull up the watches and warnings map across the United States, and you'll notice that outside of just some freeze warnings that are up for parts of South Georgia and northern Florida, this is their first visit under the 32-degree mark in these areas. A couple of advisories up in New Mexico on the order of winter weather advisories, and also a few up in the Northwest along with dense fog advisories. But that's really about it. And we still have lake effect snow warnings up for those areas in southwestern New York and also in north central New York. Again, that's not going to last for too long. So it's a nice sunny day overall. We're going to see the radar calm down in upstate New York and back over to the Great Lakes. As most of that's on the light side. We've got a little shower activity coming into California with some energy, and the rest of the country is just quiet. As far as rainfall is concerned, now this is going to take us for the next 5 days. So that's today right into Monday morning. This coming Monday. So through that stretch, we're looking at about a quarter to a half an inch of rain. We're going to see a round of that coming on Friday, and then perhaps another round could sneak in late Saturday night into early Sunday coming up from the south. It's kind of hard to say whether that second area will move in. And then there'll be more important rain perhaps later Monday into Tuesday. A lot of moisture will be settling across the Gulf states. So this is going to go ways to relieve the drought. We keep getting these weather systems moving across the southern states, so that's good. 1.5 to 3 inch amounts possible over the next 5 days, extending into parts of the southeast, and also heavy precip up in the Pacific Northwest of several to many inches. So as far as we're concerned, the core of the cold air goes out today. Temperatures will top out in the 30s to near 40, still be a little bit on the breezy side. And then with more of a southwest wind tomorrow, we'll bounce up to the mid and upper 40s here in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England. Gulf moisture moves into Texas and Louisiana and into the lower and middle Mississippi Valley as low pressure heads northeast. That low is going to fade. The rain area is going to hold together as it moves across the Ohio Valley and through our area, eastern PA to southern New England, Friday into Friday night. The weekend's kind of iffy because we're still going to have lingering low pressure to the west and also a new low to the south. I think we'll be okay for Saturday, although I wouldn't exactly describe it as picture perfect. We'll probably have a lot of clouds around with temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s. And then you see this rain trying to sneak up from the south during Sunday morning for coastal areas anyway. And whether it gets in or not, I'm not sure. And then there's another area of rain, and that comes up for Monday into Monday night and early Tuesday as a low develops. And then there's yet another weaker system that moves across the Ohio Valley for the middle part of next week. Doesn't produce very much, but it seems to be a busy pattern of relatively weak systems, and no major storms are on the horizon. So get rid of this cold shot. At least we can take temperatures back up to near or maybe even a little bit above normal for a few days. We will not have a Joe and Joe weather show tonight. The next one will come on Sunday. I have a funeral. My mother had passed away back before Thanksgiving, so the funeral is this weekend. So anyway, I just wanted to express thanks to those of you who have expressed condolences and sent me messages. It's really appreciated. And we'll be updating weather the next couple of days. So, but no Joe and Joe weather show until Sunday evening at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you then.